It's sort of interesting when you think about it. The Ten Commandments are really known to most people, at least in the Western world. I mean, I think about every year still here in the States, at least around Easter time, they show the Charlton Heston Ten Commandments movie and the whole Exodus. So if you said Ten Commandments, people have heard something about them, and they've seen that there are sometimes controversies with Ten Commandments on courthouses or in schools. So it is a sort of thing, it seems like still in a sort of post-Christian world that most people have heard of them, and yet if we were to go and ask people what are the Ten Commandments, we'd be surprised and probably dismayed. Even asking Christians, there's all of these surveys that have been done that people can name more of the Brady Bunch children or the ingredients on a Big Mac or the Three Stooges more than they can name the Ten Commandments. So it's sort of part of that Christ-haunted culture that still lingers in many parts of this country and North America and the Western world. And yet, as far as knowing them, and even one step further, actually having them function as a moral baseline and an explicit moral code that people refer to, I think that day has come and gone. And so we are in the enviable and unenviable position of having something that's both very familiar and very unfamiliar to our people, which means not just to our people, but to people in general. So we have an opportunity to reteach and build some bridges that have washed away and hopefully help people understand what the Ten Commandments are. And ultimately, it's not just getting into their heads that they can give all 10 of them, but really why they matter and how they ought to function in the life of God's people.